Proverbs 4:23 states, above all else, guard your heart.
Yeah.
For everything you do flows from it. So how can we grow a healthy and thriving garden if our hearts remain broken, angry, bitter, and hurt, and fearful? In this passage, Jesus is giving his followers insight into how their new relationship will work once he ascends into heaven. Prior to this, Israel was depicted as a vine plant by God. But here we see a transition. So, Israel being the vine planted by God. Now that Jesus is here, Jesus is speaking, and he's saying that he is the vine. And God is the gardener. So why would he do this? Because grapevines were common in Palestine. So in ancient Israel, everybody pretty much had grapevines. They were everywhere. So everybody could relate to it. This analogy was one that resonated with all of his followers. They were familiar with the horticulture of growing vines and could clearly understand how this new relationship in Christ was supposed to be. We too can use this analogy to gain insight, not only into our relationship and position in Christ, but also how to live in a way that brings forth a thriving garden and healthy fruit in our lives. Jesus is telling us to, 1, hire the right gardener. 2, let the sun's energy fuel you. And 3, develop firm roots. Hire the right gardener. A professional gardener is skilled. They know when to plant the seed, when to feed, what to feed, when to pluck away, and how to guide the direction and growth of the plants and trees to foster an atmosphere of growth and sustainability. I know there's some gardeners in here. I'm looking at Sister Lena. I know I've gotten some of her stuff out of her garden. In Dr. Phillips' book, she instructs us to nurture the garden within, while it does require some work on our part, like setting boundaries, forgiving, accepting change, and living courageously.